So, if I can just ask Peter to introduce yourself, Peter, please.
Hi. So, at first, Ross, Tom, thank you very much for having me here on this panel. This is a privilege, and I'm very grateful for this very nice opportunity, and I'm sure that this panel session will help us to melt together with our ideas and approaches, and so I'm personally a lawyer and a notary from Germany. I'm also admitted in Poland. I'm the managing partner of a boutique law firm focusing on real estate and renewable energy, mostly transactions. We do legal advice and also notarial service. We are focusing on advising institutional clients and high net worth individuals, mostly coming from UK, from US, and Israel. We have enlarged our practice now by banking and finance, capital markets, setting up funds, investment vehicles. My career, most of the time, I have been spending with big law firms, international law firms. I was, for instance, free partner with Ernst & Young in Tel Aviv, Warsaw, and Berlin. And after my time as German managing partner at Allswang, a Silver Circle London law firm, city law firm, I decided, together with my partners, to set up an own boutique law firm. And having done so, we try now to combine the best things out of both worlds. One thing, the boutique allows you, and most of you guys know that, work in a very personal, comfortable environment. You are not treated like just a figure, but you and your client are quite free in working together and reaching out for goals. And this is much more what I like, the way to work. And on the other hand, further working for international clients on mid-size and bigger size deals. And in respect to internationality of our firm, the network international referral attracted me a lot. I personally was addressed by international referral. I made some phone calls trying to find out, and this was 2.5 years ago, what IRR is about. And I decided quite fast to join international referral. And I guess we will have the opportunity now in this session and also tomorrow in practice area meetings to more find out what we all can make out of international referral. It's obvious the platform to easily meet same-minded people from all over the world. This is pleasure already. But I'm so sure that we have so much synergies which we need to make happen, to make reality, that we as member firms and international referral as network, we will become very strong players in the market. And once I would love here the panel of the team or the group of the year. And now as active members, we will, together with the management, try to achieve what I've just been mentioning and I'm personally dreaming about.
Yeah, thanks, Peter. Peter's actually quite common, and I think Tom alluded to it earlier, that we've got many members here who, yes, they worked at big firms, they don't like the politics, and then they decide to set up on their own. But they need groups such as ourselves. And I know that Peter is quite passionate about trying to build a team to be able to quote for some of the multi-jurisdictional work. I think that's quite important to you, Peter, isn't it?
In fact, so as a partner of an international law firm, you have your infrastructure, multinational infrastructure. Being an independent law firm, this is something you need to have in order to further play international. And I'm aware of the fact that most of us are quite new and the network itself is quite new. So we need to start preparing our infrastructure, which will enable us to mutually, jointly play. Therefore, for instance, being inspired by a client from Singapore on an international hotel deal, I was initiating putting a pitch document together, and thank you very much to all colleagues who joined this initiative and contributed to putting together a pitch document, which unfortunately the deal did not start as it was planned originally, but we have a dummy now, a pitch document dummy, which presents the ability of us as real estate group to advise, to give legal advice to a multinational hotel transaction containing the practices in 8 countries. What I have learned about it, there's a lot of passion in it to work together, but we have to discuss and to decide many issues, be it insurance policy, how we'll be choosing the insurance for our work, what about fee quotes, what about whatsoever, many questions. Important is responsiveness, and I guess this is something we will need to accept if we want to play international successfully. We need to be quick and fast. So the idea then is to have dummy documents on our desk in order to be very quick if we get a chance.
Yeah, that is important. And actually that dummy document is in the members area in the real estate section. And I guess that's a conversation that we had came out of one of the practice area committee calls. Peter's actually head of the real estate group. He's actually the only appointed head out of the 9 groups that we've got. And as Tom again alluded to earlier, the practice area meetings tomorrow are really important, and Peter will be hosting the real estate group. And Peter, perhaps you could just touch on about really what you're looking for to achieve tomorrow.
With pleasure, yes. I guess the meeting tomorrow, the group meeting, will give us the unique opportunity to discuss strategies, how to generate work, how to jointly work, and how to make sure that all of us are active and contributing. The decision of each of us joining the network, yes, of course, we all would love to get as much as possible referral work, but we all know, or we all understand that we will rather not get more out of it than we put into it. So it's very important that, and I've sent out emails to all our group members, that we will start the discussion. Everybody, all team members will have the chance to present themselves, introduce themselves, that we know each other on a personal level better, and we will discuss strategies. We will understand each member's mind and approach, how we will work together and build initiatives. Ross, if you allow me shortly to mention that we tried this year to join, to participate in Expo Real. Expo Real is one of the leading real estate fairs in the world. It takes place in Munich in October, very near future. Unfortunately, we did not find enough members being able, for whatever absolutely acceptable reasons, not to join. If we want to play international, and if we really want to make IR a strong brand, we need to give a clear commitment to the market. And this, for instance, if it's about public awareness, industry awareness, it's a must for us to show the flag of international referral at Expo Real, and tomorrow we will find out and discuss what are the activities we need to take part in order to achieve what we all want, and I'm sure we will achieve.
Yeah, thanks, Peter. And actually, with regards to branding, Peter's firm have done some good work in this field. This is actually a snapshot of one of their web pages, and you can see it's specifically about international referral. If you go onto their homepage, it's got the international referral member logo. So it's fantastic branding for you, especially the smaller firms, to really show your capabilities and your international reach, that you are part of this larger organisation. And a lot of firms find that attractive. The branding is really important. DSC have done some good stuff in this field, and they put out snapshots, they put out blasts, each time highlighting their work with international referral. So I would strongly recommend that this is one of the tips that I was really talking about. So we're almost over with Peter. Just really wanted to talk, Peter, if you can maybe talk us through some of your meetings, some of your referral activity, and really perhaps some of your plans for the future. The Expo Real, it didn't quite happen this year, but I'm pretty sure next year we'll do it. But I know Peter's been quite active in some of his meetings face to face. So perhaps Peter, you can just talk. There's 2 slides. There's some of the referral work that you've done, and if we just touch on it briefly, perhaps some of your meetings as well.
So at the moment, I had the opportunity to introduce several of our clients to other member firms. Introduction is one thing. If a deal really goes through, and if we will be able to qualify, this is another question. So I'm not absolutely aware of how many deals in the end went through, but if it's about referral activity, whenever I had a chance, I stopped completely introducing business into best friends firms or transferring to people I know. I started consequently feeding our network. Whenever there's a chance to meet with members, traveling to Berlin, our doors always open. I had the very nice opportunity to meet some of our friends. Bob, we spent a great time in Berlin together, and then several other of our members were visiting us, sometimes because they are members and wanted to find out more about possibilities to work together, more about Berlin, which is justified, and there are several approaches of potential members asking what is IR about.
Thank you, Peter. So it goes for all 3 guys. If you haven't already met them, please make yourself aware. They're good contacts to know. So thank you very much, Peter. That was very good, very informative.
Ross, thank you very much.